Hello and welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to jump back into the Predator universe with a look at one of the main characters from the Predator 2018 movie, The Fugitive Predator, and what a cool looking figure. This is NECA Predator 2018 Ultimate Fugitive Predator 7-inch figure. And it looks really, really cool. It was released in 2018, shortly after the movie, and as part of the 30th anniversary edition set for the Predator toy line released by NECA. And it looks really sharp. I like this. I really do like this figure. I like the way it looks. I love the overall new look, how he's thinner than a lot of the Predators, which we'll explain that in the bio. And the accessories with this figure are very minimal. Normally, I have the weapons all laid out on display here. I have them on here to show you how they're set up because they are very unique. Having said that, let's take a look at what you get with the set. You get the Predator. He comes with his mask applied. The 4 blades that you have to put on yourself, we'll take a look at those individually. 2 arms and 2 interchangeable heads, and 2 sets of interchangeable hands. They will change themselves. So this is really, really cool. I like this. So let's take a quick look, first off, at this hand, which is the right open hand. Now, he does have an interchangeable forearm. That looks really cool. It's very textured. I like that. It looks really nice. I like the color palette right here. That looks really, really nice. I like that. Look at the next one. That looks cool. Same thing. It's the other side. This is the left arm. Very textured as well. Open hand. This is a darker color. And what I do like is the color palettes on the two do not match. So they are not identical. They look really cool. Next, you get the unmasked head. That looks really sharp. He's got yellow eyes, purple in the mouth, pink in the mouth. I'm sorry. My brain just mixed up colors. Pink in the inside of the mouth. He's got yellow mandibles and yellow teeth. The crown and ridging detail is exquisite on this. I like the way these all look, the unmasked heads. There's a lot of texturing in here and a lot of different color palettes mixed together. He's got his dreadlocks, which are all textured, and these are rubber. And there's a couple layers of them in here. Behind the head is color. It's all painted up so it all matches in with the crest of the head and down into the jawline. You get silver clips on the hair. Looks really, really cool. Little bio on the Predator himself. The Fugitive Predator was experimented on by the elders of his clan with human DNA, now considered less than the average predator. At some point, he learned of the clan's plan to invade Earth. This plan did not set well with him. At this time, he stole a very vital weapon from them with the intent of delivering it to the human species in their upcoming war with his former clan. Quick little bio. I don't want to ruin it too much for anybody who hasn't seen the movie. So let's take a look at the Predator. But first, let's take a look at the blades on him. Those look really, really nice. And these are removable. You can just pull them on, push them on and pull them off. Their 4 blades are all identical. They look exactly the same. That looks really nice. So you got 4 of those, and they're not left and right. They're 4 identical blades. That's what they look like when they're on the gauntlets. And unlike a lot of Predators, he has his gauntlets on both sides. His bladed gauntlets are on both sides. So let's take a look at the Predator himself. This is Biomask, which I think looks really sharp. I really do like the way that Biomask looks on him. It's like techno-organic, because you got the steel and you got all the technic. Ugh. Again, I cannot speak sometimes. The technological designs on it. Right up here is the laser for his targeting. Underneath the neck, he doesn't have a neck guard. It's actually part of the armor. That looks really sharp. I love the detail on this. It is all textured. You have a couple smooth parts right here on the front of the shoulders. Shoulder cannon on this side. With the plasma caster is actually mounted on the shoulder, which is a unique aspect of him, I should say. I was thinking of the right word here. So divergence from a lot of them because it's usually a backpack, and most of them are on this side. So he's got his on the opposite side on top of that. So it's really cool. Armor looks really sharp. I really dig this armor texturing. I love that it looks damaged all out to one side. Scuff marks there. This is textured here, and this is actually a rubber piece. And underneath, you can see the abdomen, which has the biomesh. There is no biomesh on his biceps and arms, and some of the Predators have it, some don't. He does not. Arm detail looks really cool. You see the bicep, tricep, elbow. Looks really nice. Color palette fits in with that. These gauntlets, I love the way they look. They look phenomenal. Really detailed. Really, really nice. And with the blades, all you do is you take these right in these grooves. Back in first. Push it in. There we go. There we go. That's how you put his blades in, and they look really sharp. Let's take those off for now. Hands, these are his closed fists, and they look really nice. Very detailed. You can see all the fingers. Everything's individualized on this. It looks really cool. Same thing over here. It's the exact same thing. The back, I love this. This looks really cool. They actually have spine design on the armor. You got red up here, and you got gold going all the way down spine. This piece here is supposed to be tucked into the armor. Mine always comes out like that, so I usually leave it, but I did it for the video. His little butt flap, which is all detailed up in silver and gold. Texturing goes underneath this all the way around. This is a glued-on piece. It's not separate. Looks to have 2 smart discs in the front. Got his cod piece. Leg plating. There's the biomesh on the legs. This I'm not a fan of. I wish they'd painted that on both sides. They left the red exposed. So I wasn't a fan of that. I think it kind of detracts from the figure. Texturing going down the front of the legs. I love these pieces right here. Goes for a kick. You're definitely going to know about it. Texturing on the toes. Come to the bottom. You got your legal information here. Come to the back. I thought this was cool. They actually have a piece which will line up with the back here. This little flap right here. Really, really cool. The gun, it is movable. It's supposed to be able to move with this hinge. Mine seems to be frozen. I'm not fighting with it because I'm not breaking it, but this will move and it'll turn side to side. Head will do a full exorcist. And it does go up and down. Arm will come up slightly. This is movable piece. It's rubber. Arm does come up, come down. We'll do full 360. Elbow joint goes all the way around. And a double jointed elbow. This I like the wrist The gauntlets turn. Full rotation. He does have an ab crunch and is really impressive. Waist rotation. He does have really good big boot. Really, decent back boot for these. Thigh rotation. Double knee bend. And I like that this kibble here does not get in the way of the bending of the knee. Ankle rotation and tilt. I think it looks cool. And you can interchange these by popping his forearms off. So I think that adds to him even more. There we go. You got to make sure you line up that elbow just right. And these just pop off. You'll see the groove has to be going towards this. This one just go on again. There we go. That looks pretty sharp. And you can interchange the hands. Like so. That looks pretty sharp. And you can change the head. And the peg on this one's a little smaller than most, so there we go. These pieces aren't glued in place, so they will slide down. You just got to push them back up. There we go. There he is with his new head, and I think that looks really sharp. So we're going to set them up in a pose like we always do, because I think they look good with those. I'm actually going to leave those hands on, and leave one open hand, one closed hand on him. Put his blades back on. I want to change the head back. You can see this piece here is all rubber. It's glued on there, but it is a separate piece. You get a better look now at the shoulder mount. There's that. There's that. There's all four blades. Plasma caster is up. There we go. I think it looks pretty sharp. Overall, I like this figure. I think he looks really, really cool. I like the way he looks. Thank God I got these new display stands. They balance so much better with them. I like the way he looks. I think it looks really sharp. Final thoughts with that is I really enjoy these figures, the NECA Predator figures. I like the way they look. I pretty much enjoyed most of the NECA line that I've been collecting, whether it be Turtles or Predator so far. And I'm looking at a couple other sets, but If I decide to get them, I'll do reviews and let you know what they are. But for right now, I'm kind of content with the ones I'm collecting. Having said that, this has been ALW from ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all my channel members out there. I appreciate it. And you can see a little bit of a difference today. We are doing backdrop only for the new equipment I have. So at the end of each video, I'm just going to pull this out. You can see everything behind it again. So, see, nothing's changed. We're just doing a little bit different nowadays. I'm going to try a couple new things and see if it helps. I'm only doing that to show you. I'm not trying to trick anybody to think I'm changing locations. Still in the same place, just with the new equipment. Need a new backdrop. We'll work on some kind of design or something. Till then, we'll see what happens. This is ALW. I want to say thank you again. You all have a good